Welcome to the Homegrown Half Hour. We started mainstream and went viral 24/7 and 365 online via the internet. 30 minutes of music and conversation with an up-and-coming band. This week, we talk with the movers and shakers on the scene. Remember to email us at kjagradio@kjagradio.com. And now, the Homegrown Half Hour.
Back here on the Homegrown Half Hour here on Zoo92.com, also Rangerplex, Alternative Webcasting Networks. Our good friends at WildBunchRadio.com, as well as Rant Radio, part of Rant Media, and our good friends at KJagRadio.com. I don't know why I didn't remember my own radio station, but, there you go. We've got an interesting guest on the line. I met this guy when we went down and covered the big Kung Fu Vampire show down there in the great city of Wichita, Kansas. Yes, Mars. I forgot. He almost got arrested that night. We've got the Demon SIKK on the line with us. What's going on, brother? How are you?
Really get these people to understand that, this music is not only music, it's a lifestyle, and people really need to come out and support. And artists, a lot of people don't realize artists get our motivation from people who, love our shit. That's just how it is.
Now, you can find this guy on Facebook. The Demon SIKK is all over the damn place.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, brother, you are in high demand all the time. Tell us about.
Busy. People like me, I guess.
There you go. Well,
one of the two.
Tell us about this this new album that's I understand either getting ready to come out or has come out.
Okay, actually, there's been a little bit of confusion. Many people think I've only released one. It's actually kind of the different. I've released two albums.
Okay.
And the first one is an EP. It's called Mementos of a Psychopath.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a catchy title. It's a very
it is a catchy title.
Mementos of a Psychopath, huh?
There you go.
And that one I released just because the album I have out now, Sinister, I had problems with artwork and getting things all, worked out, labels and management and other artists, things like that. Just normal business shit, stuff and things like that. So really what it came down to was Mementos of a Psychopath. The EP was released just so, fans had something new to listen to.
Well, that's cool.
And then, yeah, it's good.
Well, that's pretty damn cool. Now I understand. Okay, you mentioned you've got two albums.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Who walked in behind me? Tell me about.
Just like last time, I said the same.
Tell me about the difference between the two albums.
The difference between the two albums. Okay, Mementos of a Psychopath is basically it's more of a psychological type of death rap. It's brutal, but it's more into the actual mental structure of a murderer.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much my whole take on it. And Sinister is exactly what the title says. It's a sinister album. It's a completely brutal, rugged, vicious, violent album that anybody who's in a bad mood or really wants to hear some really high energy, powerful music, they should really pick it up.
Now, I understand you're doing some MMA stuff. Tell me about this.
Yes, sir. The MMA. Yeah. I've been in martial arts before I've been in music.
Yeah.
And if I hadn't picked up music, I'd be doing MMA right now. I'd be a lot further in it than I actually am. Now, right now, you can go to my Facebook. You just search the Demon SIKK, and you'll see a photo album of my MMA stuff. And it's just basically me testing out my camera, looking at different positions. I want to become the first juggalo in UFC if someone doesn't beat it to me. I'm not trying to win any titles or anything. I just want to be known for being the juggalo who made it to UFC.
Well,
that's
you know,
my
that's
accomplishment. I'm shooting realistic here.
that's a pretty interesting goal. I do know that there are juggalos in other sports. I know that there's a juggalo by the name of Nasawa who is a Japanese juggalo sensation.
Yeah.
That's right.
I am a huge Nazawa fan.
He wrestles in JCW and down in Mexico. Last I knew for CMLL, and that you're not alone in getting into the sports world with the juggalo situation.
Hey, especially, man, because also, you know what, as juggalos get a real bad rap, and for someone to come into
yes, they do.
a legitimate sport, and show that juggalos, we're respectable people. We really are. It's just people give us a bad rap. So I want, MMA is not only for me, but it's for the juggalo community, because I want people to see that, juggalos, we do participate in normal stuff. I mean, we're not always running around cutting people's heads off. That's in our spare time.
Now,
that's spare time.
Do you have any plans to do any tours or anything in the new year? Or?
Currently, unfortunately, with the MMA and the training I'm undergoing, I mean, I'm training 6 hours a day, 5-6 days a week, and it's really running me down. But next year, I'm already in talks with a couple of the artists. I can't give names out yet because, I'm gonna leave it a secret, something a little mysterious. We got a 50 city tour that we're trying to put together. It's nothing huge. I'm just trying to get a lot of guys out there, a lot of names, get the notification that they need and that we all need. Because let's face it, you know what? If you're not spending $35 a ticket to come see me, I haven't made it yet.
Now we're speaking with the Demon SIKK this week here on the world famous Homegrown Half Hour, and I would love to see you in Salina, Kansas, because we have a huge juggalo rap world down here. We have all sorts of different guys that have swung through. We just had Little White.
That's an understatement.
And that's right. We just had Little White come through. We had Haystack recently in Salina. I know that Wicked Ways out of Kansas City are huge juggalos, and I would love to see you come through Kansas sometime, brother.
Hey, you know what? That's kind of funny because actually I was just talking to my booking agent probably about 5 minutes before I just called you, and I actually put the name of Salina and Wichita, just Kansas in general, into the discussion, and he's seen the outlooks of other shows going on in Kansas, and he was interested. So you never know, So fans, if you're listening, haters, if you're listening, regardless, just get on there and like let people know that y'all want me out there. If there's a demand, I will come out there.
Well, that's cool. Well, how was it doing the Kung Fu Vampire show down there in Wichita this last summer?
That Kung Fu Vampire show was awesome. I had a great time. I mean, you know what? Everything I thought would happen, happened. We had a good turnout. People showed respect for all the artists, and that's the big thing. Not only Kung Fu Vampire Mars, but obviously me, the Demon SIKK. You had Pyro out there. You had, I believe, LOK, and I know Wicked Ways was out there doing their shit. Liquid Assassin was up there doing his thing. There's a bunch of talented individuals that I love doing shows with because they put on a good show, and there's a great mutual respect between artists and fans.
Now, when you were in Wichita, you did some songs back and forth with Pyro. How long you known that guy?
Me and Pyro have known each other for going on 4 years, and we've only been making music for about 2.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is because I went to prison.